And welcome back, and this week we're continuing to look at this small run batch kit for the Peckett Sons GAMECOCK loco, and I've skipped around a bit in the instructions again. If you remember from the last video, link should be here somewhere, I'd produced both piston and rods and pistons and crossheads, which are these tiny little things that have slots in the sides for to slide up and down the slide bars. The next instruction has you putting the connecting rods onto these, so there's a lace pin through to make a joint, but I decided that I didn't want to do that until I'd checked that I'd actually assembled these correctly and they would work. So they need to be able to slide freely up and down the slide bars, and I decided that if I needed to cut into them to adjust them to make that happen, it would be easier if there wasn't another connecting rod on the ends. So what I've actually done is I've gone and I've made up both sets of slide bars. Now the instructions say at this point to leave this, so this is one of them, if I can get that camera to focus, to leave this little tag on the end. The tag's there so that the spine, the two slide bars don't get damaged. It gets cut off eventually, but it suggests leaving it on for now. I've left this one on, but I've cut the other one off so that I could actually put the crossheads on properly. They're a funny bit of origami to fold up, so you end up having to fold this bit at 90 degrees here and then strengthen the fold. And then this bit actually folds over on itself, gets squashed flat, and solder in the gap. Not as much origami as is in my K12 kit. Link here if you've not seen that video. That really is a lot of origami. But anyway, so the point is, here's one with the end cut off, so you can see the ends are open. That will go into the cylinder at this end, so it'll be fixed in the cylinder. And the crosshead needs to be able to slide up and down with the piston rod coming out this end into the cylinder. So if we have a look at this one, it's difficult to do under the camera and I don't want to risk dropping one of these onto the carpet and losing it. But we will, let me just fit it in and we will see. May have to come back in a second and do this, but there we go. Let me just show you. So it slides up and backwards and forwards, and that works nicely. So that's my update for this week. I'm going to hopefully go back to following the instructions in the right order next week, but it's nice to see that these things actually fit and work properly. So thanks for watching. As I say, make sure you subscribe, links down here, and then you'll see whatever I get up to next week. It's been a slow week again with work and family and school holidays and things, but I'm happy that the crossheads work, and that was something I was a bit worried about, having kind of soldered them solid as it were. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.